cover on the Shen, and it is in fact locked in. So Shen support now for Ignore. Tell me what G2's comp does, and try to predict before being there yet. But there is a lot of time. The chains interrupt Abadage. He's got no
Gets a little bit more freedom in the laning phase. And what was really impressive was how Caps utilized his passive in that setup as well. Notice how
it is G2 that's pushing into Schalke's jungle, but the focus right now is Caps. The passive is kills secured. Now all of a sudden Stand United throwing down to Memento. Defensive flash away from Mickey, and in the melee in the Stand United. Not going to be enough just yet. Mickey stays alive for a few seconds longer. Look at the true shot barrage. Upset is deleting G2 last weekend, and now Schalke want to try to do the same. Ignor's going to be in a lot of trouble. Paranoia comes down. Ignor stays alive long enough to escape with his life. Here comes Upset. He picks up a kill on some perks, but it's at the cost of 2. That's a double for Caps. Abadag is looking to turn it back around, but it's a 3-on-2. As Upset just gets deleted. The fangs are sunk in, and he is taken out. Now Abdugga gets one on the way out, but look at the stun that manages to land from Mickey. Jankos is looking to chase a little bit further. The cocoon interrupts the claw, and Abadagi goes. Now Abadagi is left mid lane, and we've got Australia lanes, both duos up top. And Odo is going to try to defend this tower. Paranoia as well as Stand United mean Ignore and Memento are diving into the back line. The hourglass is used, but the tower has now fallen. Jankos just gets killed, but it's in trade for Memento's life. Odo's running for his life as he's trying to stay into safety. Caps is running him down. Abadag is in trouble as Wonder's trying to chase him out. Caps looks for the distort, looks for the signal of Malice, gets the chains, not done yet. There goes the ghouls, and Wonder sends Abadag in back.
But they got outplayed due to find themselves more kills, and now again Caps is on the road.
Look at this, Caps kills Upset. And I thought LeBlancs couldn't do that anymore.
Well, no, they can, dude. They 100% can. LeBlanc with Sork Boots and Luden's Echo, in my opinion, is one of her scariest points in the game. She is so strong because she has a tower top, they've secured a tower mid, they've secured all the outer towers, and this game looked pretty promising for Schalke. I was really impressed with how the
Look, LeBlanc was up in the top lane. Wonder and Yorick is down in the bottom. He's going to be on a little bit of pressure. Gets caught. You're not locked inside with me. I'm locked inside with you. Fear beyond death. Picks up the kill, but that is a lot invested for the single kill. What else will G2 be able to secure?
Well, they do have the Rift Herald, which means that Schalke won't be able to rotate back fast enough to defend. Abadag is in trouble as well.
Yeah, he's in so much trouble. Flash is available to him, but I think he's going to get taken out before it can work. The Rift Herald manages to get a secondary boop onto the inner turret.
Split Schalke up across the map if they want to.
Well, take a look at that. G2 have already split Schalke in their own jungle. Ignor forced to flash defensively once Mickey threw down the Fisher. Cap steps all the way forward and goes back to the W. Odo fancies himself a shot, trying to get Fear Beyond Death. Here comes Abadage, flash forward, looking for the tomb. May need a subclass, doesn't get a chance. Abadage is down. The chain CC sends him through the fountain, and G2 Esports find 2 quick kills. Odo on is the next target. He's going to get locked down by the cocoon and sent packing as well. 3 more kills to G2 Esports, and they're looking at the Nexus.
Yeah, G2 might look to try and end the game 22.5 minutes in. That loss to Origin looks like it did not dent them at all, as Schalke will likely fall.
Oh, absolutely nothing that Schalke can do right now. G2 Esports looking for more kills underneath the fountain. May not be able to pick it up. You know what? It's not even needed. The Nexus goes down, and G2 defeat Schalke.
That is very, very surprising. Neither of them would have strong early pathing, so I love the Olaf lock-in for Kikis. You can already see that in his mind he's like,
/lol esports.
So what happened here? What we see is no jungle influences. It's the straight up 1v1. In the early levels, Yorick typically not that strong, but he has 2 ghouls alive, and they're just doing all this damage while Finn is stuck inside the W. Good flash there from Expect to dodge out from the Q damage. The problem is the passive
coming up as well, so Expect's going to bring this one up. Does Cadril go for the flash to Zay? No. Expect will just tank up the turret. He's already thrown down the Maiden of the Mist. And take a look at the Cage. Not going to lock anybody in. Expect continues to take a lot of tower damage as Cadril's looking to pick up the kill and does so. But Zombie Scion can do a lot of work. 1, 2, flash away to safety. Now Finn decides to
Expect the Yorick matchup so that he can better scale and win on the side lane. And now after the first kill and having no flash, they wanted to try and set it.
He's the 3rd best jungler in the league, and he's got a pretty healthy gold difference, at least in the early stages of the game. Now, unfortunately, the caster curse is real, and Kikis will get the help of Senkax to pick up a kill onto Cadril. but he is definitely the forefront for XL Esports. Now, while all of that is going on, not only have they killed the man on the front of XL, they picked up a kill onto Jesco. The lane that's supposed to be winning is now falling behind. That's one kill to Hikyu. That's a second to Hikyu, and it's Kikis that walks out.
But oh, Kadril, he's in trouble again.
Oh, the sleepy trouble bubble through the chicken camp. Now here comes Kadril. He uses the stopwatch to go golden. Paddlestar won't find a target, and Kadril survives a few seconds longer. Special's got no mana, got no shot. 2-0-1. He swung around to pick up the second dragon of the game now. So that's Earth, as well as the Cloud Drake and the Mountain Drake, rather. Tower, the first tower of the game secured by XL.
But I'm just, again, keeping my eyes on the jungle. Look where Kikis is. Special. He's very aware of the potential dive, so he disengages. But Rogue continuing to keep pressure, and again, the emphasis falls on to Expect in this side lane. He is so much stronger than Finn. They secured a tower for him.
Game after this Splice versus Vitality, Fnatic versus Origin later today. Before that, Rogue are looking to pick up their second win of spring and force a tie scoreline of XL at 2-9. Kikis is now locked inside the Dark Procession. He literally just gets chunked down. Yorick activated, Kikis deactivated.
I thought you were going to go somewhere cool with that.
I know, I had some old lines on
jungle pressure when you're going for a Draven and an Orianna. And, like, just look at the CS differences. You can see both mid and Jesco on this Draven doesn't have a completed item build yet. If you can force those situations, then you should be able to come out on top.
And especially now Marinonomicon there secured. So Paddlestar onto Kasing. The Flare actually catches Senkax, but there's not enough follow-up damage. So Kasing with the flash in his 200 professional game at this tier is able to escape with his...
Even though Finn loses, sure, some farm and experience, XL, they're only able to secure...
But look at the Sleepy Trouble bubble. Not going to find a target yet. Actually going to get the Maiden. And Rogue, they're pushing down the mid lane.
Now, ooh, good hook. Big shockwave.
And Death Sentence comes out. Shockwave doesn't do enough meaningful damage. Kikis is dropped a little bit low, but Senkax keeps trying to fire off shots from the side. That's the engage, and the headbutt pulverized. Special tries to run away. Not going to be able to do it. Kasing is already down. Jeskla will get killed by a trouble bubble. It's a double kill to Senkax. Rogue kept playing.
But also, they were in a choke point. They could not get into a situation where they could stop Senkax from landing all this poke, and now Kadril forced away from the Baron. This will be an easy objective secure for Rogue.
Oh, very nicely done. Rogue are in control of some aspects, you know, like bold calls in draft with the Urgot with the Draven that did not pay dividends, did not prove to be effective enough against Rogue. Kikis on that Olaf, 2-1-4. Senkax on the Zoe, 3-0-3. Look, pressure multiple lanes. Senkax in mid, Kikis up top. The minions are taking down the towers in the bottom inner. And the Canyon Wave is still going to be doing a lot of work. I mean, XL, yes, they have a pushing lane, but it's at the cost of their base.
Slowly but surely, Rogue are breaking into the base of XL. At 3 items, maybe the Orianna is enough to swing in there, some team fights in their favor, but they just take so much poke from the Zoe that they can never get a successful fight.
And there was the initiation that you talked about a little bit ago, Vedius, how Sion, Finn is able to engage the unstoppable onslaught. His low mobility carries, they're forced back. It means that the tower is able to be secured at very minimal cost. Now the minion wave is finally going to die at Rogue's inhibitor, and look at that sombrero. It finds nobody on the Rogue side. They're able to escape. Inhibitor number 1 will fall. The tower in the top lane is being defended by Expect, and the enemy inhibitor turret. Take the turret, live your best life. As quoted by Vedius.
Help play around their mid and bot side of the map. And if they had done that, I think their laning phase would have been way stronger. Orianna could have afforded to play through. Senkax is zoning away XL right now.
Sleepy Trouble Bubble is magnetically attracted to Kadril. He once again gets caught out. Now Baron is helping up. Baron actually chunks down Kikis. His GA gets popped, and Rogue is now running for his life. It's actually Expect that's in the front in the thick of things. Look at Senkax. He's going to get caught up by the shockwave. It's a trade 1-for-1 thus far. That was a shutdown kill in reply for Expect's life, who's probably the scariest member on XL.
Whoa.
Hikyu now chases all the way forward. Hikyu, you're on the wrong side of the rift, buddy. He's going to get caught, devoured, feared beyond death. And now Finn forced to flash and run for his life.
Killed themselves, and they could give away a Baron to XL.
This is unbelievable. Will Kikis be able to get into the pit and try to challenge this one? Jester now steps all the way forward. He's got that Bloodthirster and IE to do some damage. Finn steps in as well. Unstoppable onslaught. Engaged from Vanda. This is a multi-man fight, and the Baron was helping out Rogue. They've taken down Jeskla. Decimating Smash comes up. This fight's gone so long. Another Shockwave's come up. A long-range death sentence from Kasich into the flay. Now Cagel's trying to get one out. Clockwork wind-up. Auto manages to pick up a kill into Kickers. That's a second as he picks up a kill into Finn. Now Zombie Scion looks for Cagel. Disdain buys some time, and the Baron gets turned on once again. Here comes Senkux. Get Paddle Stop! Oh my! Sleepy Trouble Bobble and Expect picks up the Baron. XL Esports are trying to escape with it as Vander's looking for Expect. Here comes another engage. Senkux turns this one around as the Sleepy Trouble Bobble's knocked away from. EQ's respawn and pushes onto the Maiden. XL get Baron in this game. Feels
there's another thing going on, Trevor. I can't keep track of everything.
Trying to make sense of this game, and XL, they're right back in it. I had written them off dead to rights. They had lost this game. Took a long time for the number 9 and the number 10 teams to kill each other.
Here we go.
Let's see whether or not Rogue can interrupt it. Finn gets locked inside the pit. The Shockwave simply does nothing. Inhibitor will be taken out by Rogue, and Baron expires in 15 seconds. Remember, Elder Dragon was secured by Rogue. They've got themselves another 40 seconds of the buff. Kasing is forced to flash away to safety. Jessica's able to dodge and duck and weave away from the culling. Finn has taken a whole lot of damage. He's turned to 2,000 HP, forced away. Rogue are not done yet. They're going to take the second inhibitor.
So ultimately the problem here is that XL are trying to fight a 4-Dragon Infernal, the Elder empowered team right now, and they just don't have the power. There's so much damage on the side of Rogue. If Expector's still alive, maybe he could try and make some kind of split push their full build. They actually have no control wards, so they're pretty dark across the map, but they don't care. They're going for a fight.
Take a look at Finn's HP. 5,300 as he's pushing forward. Inhibitor tower is down. The death sentence catches onto EQ, but he manages to escape with his life for now. They managed to kill the inhibitor, but nobody's dead just yet. Jessica forced to run for his life. GA gets popped from EQ, and Cagel is looking to get one into Senkux. Sleepy Trouble Bubble will not be enough to kill just yet. Senkux manages to find it, uses the paddle star. In the back end, though, Finn and EQ and Kickers are running for their lives. Expect is in a 1-on-3. He locks Finn inside the Dark Procession. That gets one. Turns his attention to Vander. That's a double. Expect is carrying XL's lives. Turning his attention to EQ. He's not done yet. GA gets popped. When he comes back up, there's 2 members to deal with. He's got a lantern to escape too. He rides a lantern to safety. XL still need to deal with 101 supers inside their base.
Unfortunately for XL, while they may have come out just barely on top in this fight, they've lost their whole base. Baron secured, 3 inhibs down. They can go get Elder as well. Surely Rogue will win the game. 5 minutes, it gives like all these double insane bonuses. It gives 50% bonuses on all the Drakes that you have. It's like
now, crucially, I'm thrown himself into battle time and time again with mixed results, but with Special getting chunked down and zoned away. Here comes Kickers. He's Ragnarocking in for the fight. The inhibitor in the middle is secured. The inhibitor at the top is about to fall. Cagel's run for his life. Jungle Urgot's done nothing for this game. And here comes Finn. The unstoppable onslaught gets flayed into the box. Shotgun comes out. The Nexus is the focus. Rogue activated. XL obliterated.
The look on Kickers' face.
And that jungle position, but now up against an Elise. This is a champion in Silas that falls very low in his first clear. Mowgli now taking the Elise for a sick engagement, but he lands his
connect. Aftershock has already been procced. The Ignite is now ticking down. Kabi is going to go for the aggressive flash. He's moving forward. He wants to kill onto Attila. That's first blood. Nice signature pick, Kabi says, taking him down. Here, not going to be able to get anything else. Mowgli's going to grab the camp in the end, but Vizichachi just going to be an escape route for the Elise, and Jarvan is here just saying, just try it, but it's a low health bar for Mowgli. He's already in the escape, and they're going to immediately go in. Another kill for Splice here, Ender.
Splice are just abusing some miscommunication. Why the concern has to be with Attila dying at level 2 with Norscairn and Kabi having complete control of this lane. Let's look at top.
Play on the top side, immediately Mowgli can swap form, get the chain CC, follow up, and a kill now traded back, just as predicted, coming in right on that Jarvan. That was the spider one.
Well, because some people don't know. It's like, well, what happens when you get transformed? Bot lane, Attila with the flash.
Hook goes in, nice pull forward. They are going to get the knockouts. They immediately go, oh my god! Oh god! Oh. Give him a... Oh no, here it comes. One more time. Unstoppable there, but the Cataclysm is going to come out. They're going to grab one more kill onto Vizichachi. Does stun into the wall, now trying to pull back. Cabo Shard. He's going to be able to make it Mowgli. I don't think it's going to be so lucky though. Well,
on this bottom side of the map.
Here comes Suzuki. Kabi, that's not the push you want to be. Oh, he showed! Still get the hook though. Chain CC. Lucian going to try to dash, but no hope. Shut down now. Gold going to
kill, or at the very least, an assist as Cabo Shard takes a monster trade against Shachi.
trying to avoid some of these trades here, but now the Zoe's moving up as well. If Cabo wants to get aggressive here, he's going to get knocked up. The damage coming forward. Now Sleepy desperately wants to get the kill. Asleep tries to block out a little bit here. Vizicachi fails the flash. Can't get it. Shut down. Going over to the Oracle. Feels a little untouchable. However, Zoe, not quite so untouchable. Suzuki, though, playing this one slow. Now trying to back off as North Scaran has made his way into the lane.
Oh, Mowgli gets caught. Okay. Well, Splice had walked all the way inside of Vitality's jungle and had gotten the drop down on Mowgli to get the kill. Now topside, Chachi in trouble.
Flag and drag and use the Cataclysm as well. Vizicachi, no flash available. He's going to try to use the ultimate to try to turn this one back, but we'll get nothing there. That is the shutdown.
450 gold shutdown.
Cloud Drake, of course, going to be nice to have on a lot of these champions. The Zoe, the Sylas especially. Other champions, and the Blitzcrank. Not quite as keen, but...
Well, as far as edge, I almost always have to give it to Zoe because she can create so much pressure with the poke she provides. And it's pretty easy to single out some of these targets. Sylas can switch over to that Jarvan ult. They can use that alongside the Ornn to start team fights once they have the poke down.
Well, Cabo's immediately going to go in here on the play. Mowgli now in trouble, has to go up, comes right back down, wants to get out of this play immediately. Cersei has stolen the ultimate, is now going to fall off North Scaran, throw the hook over the wall, and Shizuke and the rest of the team now fighting here. That's going to be the cash-in for Attila. Massive spike in gold, trying to chain the CC. They're going to move in. They're not going to get the follow-up on the Echo, but North Scaran is still set to fall. The Z-Dive Resident speeding him up, and that's the double for Attila.
Attila putting some in. That's going to be from Vizicachi, and he has the Ornn Horn.
Going to be big here. Going to have to see if we get the follow-up connect. Cersei now ready to leap forward. Knows that the Thresh is the priority target. Has seen the Lantern come out. Cabo is next on the menu. Holding his time on the flag and drag. Backing off. Does not quite have enough mana. Just wants to clear the wave. Now juking around to get the knock-up. Well played by Cabo, but not enough. Abscond, abduct, and that's going to be a death. Who's going to get it? Kabi?
There we go.
Shut down.
Going to foresee all of those sorts of plays. Otherwise, you're going to give Splice an opportunity to get back in the game, but not if you catch out Humanoid.
Yeah, not if you catch out Humanoid. Humanoid now running. He's going to hit the Thresh, but that's the least important target. Whirling Death, the Draven on a killing spree. Just when you...
On the opposite side.
Well played. Now matching the clouds here, so both teams are just going to be able to chase their respective opponents. Level 11.
The river around the Baron. They also have a wave here, but now a teleport comes in from Vitality. They want to fight.
They're not even going to look at Kabi. They're trying to slow him down. Cabo, Blitzcrank flags flashing over the wall, trying to interrupt, trying to get something done, but no, the 80 carry is going to flash over his life. Jizuke is still getting it, immediately snaps back with the ultimate North Scaran and No Man's Land, and he will go down. Vitality with perfect access to the pit now.
Now with Cowboys.
Wants to secure this one.
And Cersei has the Echo ultimate. He can go in for a steal if he makes it. No, he wastes it now.
Humanoid now. Jizuke is trying to fall, trying to take the jungler out of the equation. His team is focused on the Baron. He's willing to give his life to make this one happen. Vizicachi now moving in. Where's it going to go? He has it. Not going to happen in the end. He wants to get it, but he goes down. Attila now on a rampage. They are going to take this one down in the end. It is a mess, but Vitality finds the Baron. So difficult spot for Splice to be.
And now if you're Splice, who do you send bottom lane? It has to be Vizicachi. Zoe has to stay with the rest of the team. She can't clear the waves easily enough. So Vitality are going to reset. They've got now 2 towers. They're looking to break this third inner on the top side of the map. And then once that goes down, they can clear this away. But mid lane is very hard to get rid of if you send multiple members down locked.
Now trying to lock Shizuke. Does, of course, have the ultimate available. Takes a lot of damage there in the exchange, and of course Cersei has the ultimate from the Jarvan. If he wants to use it, Cataclysm not going to be the priority here. Splice definitely just trying to pick at the health bars of the Vitality lineup, but have to respect the potential for all, and Jackdaw has perfect vision of this. He's just going to throw the hook, and throws it now. Well played. Chain CC now comes in immediately. He's going to go down. I'm sorry.
I don't think that's going to work.
Not going to. Oh! The escape. Jizuke's on the hunt. Goes right back in and right back out. That's the beauty of the Echo. Now Vizicachi trying to find the follow-up. That's a low fear anything. When they use those teleports to get back in, to just keep the pressure up. And now Jarvan moving in, canceling out the Sleepy as much as he can with the Unstoppable. And now Humanoid gets taken down as well. North Scaran is going to run for his life. Hook goes wide, so the Blitzcrank will get to live. And Vizicachi's fighting an Echo, but Echo's just hitting the tower. Desperately, they want to grab this one, but Suzuki just taking his time, just backing off slowly but surely. Vitality just picking this team apart.
I mean, Splice just can't find a fight. That's another inhibitor falling in mid lane. Now the rest of Vitality walks down bottom lane, and the engage does not work. Cersei is unable to find the Echo, who just onto 1 or 2 targets, and they weren't able to find that. And no difference sort of tells the story.
That just sounds slow to me.
It is like that, but now Vitality with 4 members in the bottom lane. Jizuke escorting the wave in mid, getting ready for the pick on the Kabi. Will he go for it? He will.
The stun, not even gonna be needed. That Echo damage is disgusting. Level 17 for Jizuke. Jackal gonna fall off the hook, not going to connect. Jizuke just continuing to throw in the poke. Vitality in an absolutely dominant position as Cabo slide steps the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Suke fishing for yet another stun. Moby walking the wave in mid lane. It looks like Vitality are determined to end. Here comes the ultimate though, going in for Vizichachi. Humanoid locked up, but it might not be enough. Immediately the Jarvan goes in as well. He's in the fountain, but he's burning down. He is going to survive. Double kill comes in for Jizuke. Vitality cleaning it up in style, but nothing left. Pull the Ornn right back into the team. Attila unstoppable now. This is going to be a victory. Flashes in. He gets sleepy in the fountain. It's the 1-for-1. But at the end of the day, Ender, Vitality find the win.
They find the win, and they find it quick here. I think they're going to move it into the mid lane. It's going to be Cassiopeia bot lane for Hansama alongside Galio, of course, subject to change, but that's what I think we're going to be play aggressively, and for Misfits to make this play over towards the Herald. Self-made Empyrean do know what's going on, and they're going to look to stop it.
Scout of the week. He's gonna come out, but the stun is not going back now, trying to come in on the fence, but the ulti comes out, he goes right back on Fury, and he makes it too easy. Dip, duck, and dive with that blade surge. Selfmade gonna run for his life. They're gonna proc the ultimate. No! It times out perfectly.
For their trouble.
Now, admittedly, they did get Hansama's flash. Crown Shot still has his. Dreams burned his as well, but Hansama could find himself in a difficult spot here. Dreams now running. Oversting as well from Crown Shot, trying to fire some damage back. So is potentially in trouble if the solution gets to keep free hitting, but the Galio threatening with the taunt. They cannot go in any further. Dreams will go down. Bevan now on the backside. Keep your eyes on that Aurelia ultimate. This could be disastrous. Knockback, beautiful play for Piran to get them out of this. The knockup as well to deny disengage. Now SK can go for the turn. Immediately then fire back. A clean disengage right into the re-engage.
Because he was able to stay up for so long, Warlib and Piran made their way down here. They're trying to find the collapse, but they realize it's a 4v5. It's probably not.
Eventually take down the Mountain Drake. Thank you, Febimin, for showing up to make that take at least 8 seconds less than
waves. And that's one of the strengths of Galio support, because it is a little unconventional. It's really rare to have a support that does that much damage to the wave.
Hold on, so as now could be in trouble. Max are trying to find the re-engage, but Selfmade is here. Febimin now leaping in. He's going to find the stun under one. He knows that there's no stopwatch available. He's going to grab one. The Aurelia is still very healthy. Now trying to fire back as the Galio's on the way. Febimin's still alive. He's already parked the passive. That's the double. He wants the triple. He's thirsty for it, but he's not going to go back in. Crown Shot disengaging with the Coling, but still great start. Oh, he's still going to get it. They've split up. They want to follow up here. He wants to go over the wall. He flashes over, but that's Revolution! Crown Shot with the hero play. Selfmade now running, dashes over the wall. No! Twin Fang! But it's 2 for Crown Shot, firing back. An instant bloodbath as Warlib looks to take the tower on the bottom side.
Oh man, fantastic play out of Crowny right there. Great stuff from him, dodging over the wall, keeping Selfmade alive for long enough to get the kill onto Piven. Really good stuff from him to trade in a pressured out that was able to get a couple of kills.
And just really, when we look at that, a very messy fight in the end, and obviously you can see how strong Aurelia is.
Seriously, the one dealing the damage for the team in.
Oh no, Piran. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be a big enough component for this play. The cleanse does come out. Piran trying desperately to sidestep. Sadly, Aurelia Q is a point and click. Now Febimin is setting up for the follow-up fight. The TP is now coming in. Piran still alive. The hero escape now comes out. Then Gorilla going to try to follow up with the top. But Vladimir's moving into the middle of the entire team. Who's going to take this one out in the end? Piran still dealing damage on the backside. Still fishing for Max Lord. Still desperate to get something back, but Misfits are coming out on top. The Resurrect comes in for Selfmade. Warlib throws down a bit of damage, but it's a long, slow goodbye. Misfits take the fight.
Misfits.
We talk about it every time this champion is picked. She destroys Barret, just obliterates that health bar. And now, taking a little bit of time. They're waiting for their teammate to respawn. We've seen Crown Shot carrying, and we've seen Crown Shot getting caught. It's not going to be Crown Shot getting caught this time. It will be Dreams firing back with a Coling, now getting good damage onto Febimin, but Dreams will die. Ulti comes out, not enough to kill the Aurelia. The fall from Somebody's now going to chase down and try to find a kill. Selfmade desperately wants to get something back, but once again, the Zhonya's up and available. Piran fires back a little bit of damage, and Gorilla's going to grab that one. Resurrection coming in, Gorilla using the ultimate as well. Meanwhile, the Vladimir's trap bot slide. Self-made! Does not get stunned up. Misfits are going to settle for this tier 2 tower. So close here overall, but Misfits winning out on the skirmishes yet again. Enter 7k gold lead, and it's only going to continue to grow as SOAS takes this bottom tier 1.
I mean, how do you actually win a fight against this Misfit squad? Group dash away and try to get a few chip shots before he gets bursted down by the Aurelia jump.
Demolish Proc's going to come through. Huge chunk of damage, and that will be the tier 2 on the top side taken out.
Yep, there's only one more tier. And now the problem for SK is not only have they lost a lot, but Piran's going to get killed.
Oh, Piran goes golden, but there's really no way out of this one. They're just holding on to it. He dies. Gorilla's going to grab the range champions to actually threaten these inhibitor towers.
Yeah, you also just don't have an AD carry, so Hansama...
0-4-4. Difficult game for the Syndra player. Moving in though. Selfmade's going to find the follow-up. Now going in. Selfmade just wants to keep the fight going, so it's coming in on the backside though. Can't hit 3 members immediately. Piran now trying to disengage, and Selfmade, it's a lot of chunk damage, but there's no follow-up. Warlib finally here in the fight. Misfits take that as their sign to back off, but at the end of the day...
1,000 HP right now. SK still haven't teleported into the fight. It's going to come down to a 50-50.
Goes in. TP now coming in. We have to keep the fight. The Portal immediately going to get the 3-man ultimate. It's just going to get knocked up. Does finally get the pull off. Bevin now leaving the backline. Period in trouble. Does go golden. Bevin, though, could be the one to go down. Selfmade going to try to throw down a little bit with the auto attack. Resurrection coming in. Crown shot. Now going to try to take down Maxwell. This could be huge. Big moment as they move back into the funnel. Gorilla off to the side, though. Where's he going to go? Pulling back. Retreat on the team. The Baron already going down in favor of Misfits. The miasma is huge. Crown shot has to flash back. Has to cleanse as well.
No mana on
Hansama is an important note. Ooh, Soaz.
He has flash.
This man is flirting with disaster.
Yeah, baby!
Goes in the Q to extend. Now the follow-up is there, but just the 1-for-1.
All right, maybe Zintig, but that man, it couldn't come at a better time because now there's no AD carry to defend the tower. Misfits in his 900th game. They're splitting up around the map. Soaz is pushing down bottom lane. He will get this tower because Werlib is not in the area, but SK have now gotten the vision they need on the Baron. But they're going to have to go back and defend their base because it's going down.
Werlib, of course, has the TP, so does Soaz. But Soaz isn't too scared of this fight right now. He's going to retreat, of course, to steady damage coming in from Werlib. Now tries to turn it, canceling out with the ultimate. We have to keep our eyes on the fight. Where's Maxwell going to go? Bevin on the back line as well. SK need to find a quick retreat.
Soaz just smashing.
A lot of damage here. Crimson Rush, a little bit of health. Now is going to come back. Werlib, I feel like, is in a difficult spot here. Shield comes in as well. 1v1 is going to go down in favor of Soaz. He's going to break an inhibitor and immediately Misfits go straight to that Baron because they have Hansama. They have the Mountain Drake. They have the Infernal as well. They can pressure this one out. Oh, Selfmade? There's no jungler here. Misfits are just going to take that as a clear sign to start it up.
Yeah, I mean, Selfmade is down bottom lane to try and get the return kill onto Jarvan, but he already took down the inhibitor. That one's going to be down for the next 5 minutes. SK cannot contest on towards this Baron buff. Misfits just got everything they could ever possibly want. Clear the wave up on the top side. This is absolutely brutal for SK. They're throwing everything at the wave to try and defend, but all it is one misstep for the fight to be initiated and for Misfits to find their mark.
Crownshot is playing so confident as he steps forward every single time, especially when he steps into that creep wave when there's the opportunity for reset. Selfmade now going in onto Soaz. Maybe they can find an opportunity here to turn, knock back. Selfmade ulti is not going to be utilized, though. He has to retreat. The GA has already been used. Bevin set on the mid lane. It is a split call. Misfits are quick now to punish. Gorilla coming in will lock up Werlib for now. It's going to be 3 inhibitors taken out. SK are not going to find that team fight whatsoever. They are scattered. Werlib does not have any kind of sustained damage. Dreams now on the retreat. Crownshot can't do anything because the rest of the map is falling apart around him. Aurelia grabs yet another inhibitor. He dashes forward. Crownshot almost out of mana. Maybe this is an opportunity for them to commit for more. Still enough to get something going here. Selfmade taunted up. Of course, no ultimate available. They continue to throw down poke, trying to whittle away health bars, trying to find any advantage they can before this fight kicks off because the fight is inevitable. Double super minions getting in every lane. Crownshot has probably missed his opportunity to go back to base. They do find the engage right onto Dreams. Good block comes in, but Bevin ult is going to hit 3 guys on the rally. Flashing forward, going to look for the dive. Dash. It is going to get taken down. The GA going to bring him back up. So now caught in no man's land. SK desperately trying to hold on, but taking down Bevin is going to be big here. Crownshot alive and healthy. SK managed to hold. I cannot believe it. Champion like Jarvan and Aurelia, it's pretty good, but Aatrox in terms of raw damage output is difficult.
Pushing in that top lane, pressuring out Werlib. Bottom lane, there's going to be a Soaz
shot going forward. Good amount of damage. Keep your eyes on the base. We have to watch 2 places at the same time. It's a difficult call. Oh, the game's over. Observers. Bevin is going in. The TPs are now coming in. It's a beautiful play from Misfits, pulling one from the Book of Vitality in this chaotic game as they try to take it down. SK, they need to get this one. They now have the 4-second back timer, but it's not enough. It is too little, too late. Misfits take the game.
Genius from them to sneak into the base. They knew that
Jinx and Kai'Sa is really the 2 remaining carries here, but now we see this comp locked in. So much semi-global pressure coming in from Fnatic, but on the opposite side.
Top side of the map, and that River Ward is so crucial for knowing where the enemy jungler is, but Fnatic know where these guys are.
Oh, gonna go immediately in for Patrick. They know he doesn't have the devour Babel. First blood!
And the thing is they didn't have CP trades blue for blue, and this is
They're gonna keep
ambitious.
the aggression going. That's a level 1 Tom catch. They're gonna go right onto it. Great health. Explosive early game from Fnatic. Hylissang does trade, but the kill goes to the
combo, especially since Nuke Duck does not have cleanse.
Going forward does miss the chains though. Managed to proc the electrocute, but waiting and banging, and here comes the big snowball on the backside, but it's not going to connect. Hylissang ready to flash in at a moment's notice. Now Nuke Duck is the one running for his life. Cold now in trouble as Reckless is here. Gotta get the kill down. Prox is here as well. Nuke Duck cut down. Fnatic right where they need to
play these fights very cautiously because they do have very good defensive tools, right? You have Ezreal, but Tom gets getting slammed.
Gonna have to use that thick skin. Doesn't even get the chance.
Doesn't look defensive right now.
No. God. back a little bit here with an advantage with an Ocean Drake.
Okay, Paranoia is available here. Here comes Broxa.
No, just leaps right into the pin. Is now Cold. Is going to heal up so quickly. Will be able to grab that one in the end, but the follow-up is here. Mithy now trying to run for his life. Has saved the 80 carry, but Reckless just goes right in. He says, this is a feast for me. Unstoppable from the Scion. The blast cone is there. Decimating smash. If he charges up, he can hit a target. Big damage! Zoe, so much damage here. The dive, the patience coming in. Mithy, no hope. The double kill now for Nemesis. Blippo finally gets fair. The odds have not been super in his favor this season, so I can see why he wouldn't want to go for the crit cloak. You know, doesn't feel super great. We'll go for the guaranteed
Here's another
damage
one
here, and that's a lot of guaranteed damage. Mithy, lamb to the slaughter, or catfish to the slaughter, but will try to trade one back. Reckless now on a rampage, grabs yet another tower plate. Nuke Duck suddenly so far behind in this lane.
There's not much of one because Fnatic are sieging mid lane, using Kai'Sa down on the bottom side, but they have the duo here. They want to go.
The ulti is available for Reckless as well. He can move in here. Starting to walk up. Broxa needs to be careful. Cold just throwing that one out, but the spell shield is there as well. Cold now in the middle of the team, but chasing Reckless. Reckless on the back line just leaps right over that wall to move in onto Cold. They cannot catch the 80 carry as he leaps back to his team for safety. It's this guy. They're going to kill Nuke Duck too. Nuke Duck trying desperately to hold on his life. The clone there, the homie to balk that one for him. The flash for Nemesis is coming alive in this game.
And it just smells of the control vision that Fnatic have as they're luring Origin deeper and deeper into this.
Also, let's be clear, Ezreal at this point,
Courtesy of that LeBlanc passive and a truly difficult game for the Origin lineup as a whole. Alfari, the only man untouched.
Bot lane, and that's about it.
yeah, and there's not much you can do in the way of making plays, and we were really excited by the Nunu at the start because it is a strong early game champion that can sort of pressure you by outrunning you and being faster than you. But at this point in the game, it's really hard for Nunu to do much of anything because his windup is so slow. It's very easy for Fnatic to dodge and engage, and now that we get into a team fight, you wonder, what does he offer? And the honest truth that because all of his CC is so delayed, the answer, it's just not much.
Yeah, it's basically zone control. With the Urgot,
There's just nothing.
Surprise! Here we go. Goodbye to Nuke Duck. Can't dodge the Acathian rain. Just gonna get point and clicked. And
This
that's,
time round.
that's the deep side play from Nuke Duck, where the sleepy trouble bubble hits you and you're like, I'm on a ward. And that's all you say to your team, and they go, dang it, no. Like, you needed to kill Reckless. You had to. But now we see 6K gold lead for Fnatic. That is not something I expected to be saying today, but Fnatic are absolutely destroying this early game, and it does start to build confidence for this team moving into their matches.
Now see what Nemesis does around this. Watch it. Actually, Mithy. Oh boy.
Flash over the wall. Needs to be careful. Good snowball. Blocks the engage there. Nemesis now poking out. That's going to be a sleepy Nunu. If they kill the jungle here, they are set to get it, but Nuke Duck on the flank. That's the man that you have to watch. Leaps in, tries to throw in a bit of damage, but the immediate taunt, and he goes godlike from Reckless.
You have individual members. Patrick can't really get close, or does he want to take the chance?
Has the flash, can just make it right out to safety. We'll go over the wall with that one. Throws down a bit of poke onto it. It's going to set Galio up for the engage here. Fnatic now with the split call, but Broxy just going right for the support. They're going to blow him up. Nobody gets a chance to survive, but they're in the pit. Keep your eyes on the Nunu. Where's it going to go? 9K, it's dropping lower. Oh, they're going to get it! OG find the Baron. They sacrifice everything for it in the end, but they do manage to take it away.
Sitting at about 3K coming in, but Alfari and Cold both flashed over the wall.
Really, everything that can go right for Fnatic, other than the Baron, has gone right.
Yeah, I mean, the itemization is just not even close between these two teams. They get into the pit again to steal Baron.
but here's the thing, they don't
Yeah.
ever need to be the Baron. I was actually really curious why Fnatic didn't actually just force down this tower, because when your Zoe has this momentum here, could mean that tomorrow's game against Vitality is completely different.
Now watch this from Cold. He's coming around the back. Fight gonna be started.
Flank. Eyes on Nuke Duck. Where's he going to go? Cold's going to take a lot of damage here. The turnaround immediately. The Nunu dies. They just do not have the stats. They are just getting destroyed across the map. Nuke Duck just barely going to be able to make it out. Alfari desperate to get something back on Reckless. He doesn't even do damage to the Kai'Sa. Patrick, goodbye to you. Nuke Duck next on the menu. Nemesis chasing him down, looking for a bit of revenge. I'll take that flash.
Revenge,
Just
baby.
auto attack you. Double drops, triple drops. Fnatic absolutely destroying Origin.
Where's your vein now, Nuke Duck?
Not here, not on the rip. Fnatic are barreling straight down. They don't need the Baron.
They're going to end it. Double demolish procs. They come in, they break one tower. They're protecting the minion wave. Everything here. Fnatic take down Origin.
Last week, Origin did that to G2. They blew them out of the water. This week, Fnatic comes straight back in. and wave it around in the face of Origin. This team is looking to be on the rise. They needed to win this game if they want to make that run for playoffs, and after performance like that, it looks good for Fnatic.
Fnatic have never missed playoffs as an organization, and they don't want to start now. The big question for me is what type of form was Reckless what type of form would Reckless be in? Is he going to be the hard carry Reckless, or is he going to be hard carried by his mid laner Reckless? And today, Priority picked the Kai'Sa, blew up the bot lane, and dismantled Origin.
And so many teams, when they're down and out, when their backs are against the wall and they're in these positions where they're losing so many games, pull their foot off the gas. Fnatic, when the pressure was on, they put their foot on the gas. That was a level 2 Nocturne in that bot lane. That was Tom Kench getting killed multiple times before he hit level 2. That was Hylissang not hesitating to go for that.
Place. Nobody seems to be knocking them off, but all the rest is beginning to become very, very exciting. You know, a lot of people had maybe started to count Fnatic out carefully, but this win, and especially the way you won versus OG, now it becomes so interesting because you're one win behind in SK Gaming. You're so close to Misfits, who you'll be playing, and of course still this split. So Reckless, what is your vision on what the standings look like now, the teams above you, and your chances of making it to playoffs?
I mean, I always knew there were chances of us making it. It's just about getting the wins on the board. So even though we won today, it's like we have to win tomorrow as well. And then the next week and the week after that, because I don't really feel like ending 6th. I would rather end somewhere higher up to show that we're actually like a really strong team and not just someone that, you know, got in by luck or got in because someone else
Do you
did
think
something
it would
poorly.
be by luck if you start winning now, and when a lot of people had already written you off, and still make it to playoffs, albeit in 6th?
I mean, I think if we go like continuously 1-1 or even 0-2 a week, then kind of by luck, yeah. So
Yeah.
I would rather just go 2-0, 2-0 for a couple of weeks and show that we're actually like the real deal and not just a punching bag, I guess, for other teams.
Hussein, how is it for you? Do you just want to get in and like be safe?
No,
or?
making playoffs and not being there to win the whole thing is useless. You might as well just not make it and go on vacation. So, like, I want to make sure that by the time we do make playoffs, we're there to win the whole thing. Because otherwise, it's a waste of time. And so, you know, today was okay. I wasn't quite happy with the win, but tomorrow onwards, I want us to do a lot better, and I want us focused.
I think it's really important to say that teams like Fnatic and Misfits, who has a lot of veteran players, they will show up better on a best-of-3, best-of-5 scenario. Better than these rookie teams or teams that has a lot of rookie players, because the pressure on a big round, on a like a best-of-5, is really hard. And to maintain the same focus on the games is really, really hard. And adapting to the meta and adapting, obviously, to the drafts. So I think Fnatic, even though they will place like on a 6th place, something like that, they can still win the whole thing by how veterans all of them are.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Let us try and see if we can agree on a top 6 who makes it to playoffs. Now, number 1 is quite easy. I guess we'll keep G2 Esports there. Going into playoffs as number 1, or...
I think that's fine.
I'm hearing
that's fine.
No counter arguments there. Then secondly, the battle between Vitality and Schalke has been heating up, even though, you know, Schalke dropped a couple of games as of late. Who do you think is going in as number 2?
I would say probably Vitality over Schalke right now. Actually, I don't know. It's really difficult between the two because Vitality's been looking better each week, but Schalke's game against G2 today, they could have easily taken that.
Yeah.
So
I would say Schalke, probably.
Schalke number 2 for you?
I like the way Schalke plays more, but Vitality's, I don't know, weird.
Yeah, they are really
Yeah.
weird and quite inconsistent
predict
as well. So we can agree on the fact that Vitality and Schalke will make it in that, you know, top 3 region. Or is Origin going to snag a top 2 or top 3 spot? Because they've shown moments of brilliance. But then today, of course, wasn't that great. What do you think, Reckless?
I don't think so. I think they're probably where they should be. And I think we should join them as well, somewhere there in the middle. Maybe a little bit higher for us, but that's okay. We maybe don't have enough time to do it, but...
So,
yeah, I would probably put them where they are right now.
so
Then
if
who
we
is going to
then-
be out?
Yeah, who's going to be out if we then assume that Misfits and Fnatic make it
Splice
in?
or Misfits, I would say.
I mean, we're beating them tomorrow, so it's not us.
Yeah, okay, so Splice.
It's Splice, I guess.
You know the scenario is very real that you guys knock out each other.
Yeah. I mean, I think
I guess
as
maybe.
it stands, it comes down to Origin, Splice, us, and
SK?
SK.
I mean,
And
I would say Fnatic based on play But I know there's like the head-to-head issue between Fnatic and SK
Yeah,
as well.
we
Yeah.
are kind of struggling there.
You are. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that you're not giving SK a bit more credit. I know RNA is a big fan, and they've shown some great things. They haven't won today. One could say it's the self-made show, but they're sitting at 5 and 6, and at the same position as you guys. So.
No, it's just I think the other teams are better, and I obviously have to put myself in there. Otherwise, what am I even doing here?
That is true.
Someone has to go, and I would say SK has to go, and then Splice for Misfits.
Okay, there we go. RNA.
Let it go.